This is Britt and Melissa again. We're going to talk to you guys about our comics that we got this week, and we'll tell you guys about the ones that I finished. At least I don't think Britton finished any. And what I thought about the one that I finished. Okay, Britton, go ahead.
Alright, so we have a load of comics. Got Spider-Man, Spider-Woman 2, The Mighty Thor 2, Deathstroke 13, Venom Space Knight, Bombshells 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nova 2 and 3. I'm starting to like his series a lot more. It's becoming more and more intense. Star-Lord number 2. Now if you all want a wonderful origin story on how Star-Lord came to be, they're starting to do it now. And then we got a new one, Deadpool and Cable Split Second number 1. This was a fun read. I mean, it's Deadpool and Cable. Sam Wilson, Captain America number 4. Batman Europa 1 and 2. Those were great, both great reads. I mean, Joker and Batman now have to work together. So, oh boy, nothing can go wrong there. Carnage number 3. If you guys like horror comics, get this one. Start reading it. It's really good. Cyborg number 6, which is probably my favorite read of the week in terms of comics. Red Wolf number 1, which is signed by the artist. And I know I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name because I know I'll butcher it. The All New Inhumans number 1, signed by this writer, Soul. Then we got our 2 graphic novels for the week. Marvel 1602, which I've been waiting a month to get, and Captain Marvel in Pursuit of Flight, which was her wonderful graphic novel.
So they were pretty much all his comics, except for my one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I spent my entire day off the other day just reading comics. Lots of good reads. Alright guys, so I've been waiting a month to read this, Marvel 1602. I finally got it in this past week because I've been wanting to read it. It's by Neil Gaiman and Andy Kubert's the artist. It is a great story overall. I mean, you see it's all the cool Marvel characters. You got the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, some of the X-Men, I can't say all of them, but some of them. You have Captain America in this comic. You don't really, I mean, they're kind of like, you see their names. You got Daredevil, you see their names, so you know who they are already. They just go by their names. They don't go by anything else. But it's one heck of a good read. I enjoyed every minute of this book. Twists and turns everywhere. And the art in this. And they don't talk like regular English like how we do nowadays. They actually put it back to how they would think they would talk in 1602. So everything is about this, isn't back in time. So you got to think about that as well. And some of the characters in this book, they actually gave origin stories to the character as well, for how they first came to be. Like you get to see Daredevil, how back when they thought that he would, or how he lost his sight and all that. You get to see Angel and his story as well, because that's how the beginning pages are. You just see Angel locked up in a cell. So yeah, honestly, I'd go out and get this book. It took me probably about hour and a half to read all this stuff. It was a long read. but it was so worth it. I loved it. So yeah.
Alright, and now I'm going to zoom him out of the picture, and I'll get my She-Hulk novels that I just finished, and I will give you guys my review on that. So I just finished She-Hulk volumes 1 and 2, first printed in 2014. So I really liked it. It was just a 7. Wow, it was a just a 12 issue run, and so it was just 2 volumes. I really liked her a lot. I wish it had actually gone longer than 12 issues because I feel like there was still a lot of unanswered questions that I still had, but I don't know, hopefully they'll start up a new series here soon because I really like She-Hulk and who she is. So basically she is a lawyer, and she just lives her life like normal, and she's not really like, I guess she was an Avenger like previously before these, but then she had just kind of settled down and done her own thing. That way she just could kind of like live her normal life. And meanwhile she gets wrapped up with all these other superheroes and all these missions that requires her to become She-Hulk, involving her cases that she's taking. So it's really exciting. A couple different stories that it has throughout this series, that has been told throughout this series, and they really kept me hanging on. I wanted to finish the series that way, because I couldn't put it down. I really just wanted to finish, just wanted to get to that next issue, then that next issue. So I really recommend it. The artwork in it isn't like super detailed. It's more like 2-dimensional, but I mean, it's different, but I don't mind it so much. It doesn't bother me. I much enjoy the content more than I do the artwork. That's really what I'm more after. So yeah, I really like it, really recommend it. Oh my gosh, the last story especially was like crazy. So I feel like this is a definite must read if you guys are looking for a new series and kind of want to figure out, because it has like a partial origin story for one of the people in here, one of the superheroes that brings along in it. So it's a very interesting read. So yeah, I highly recommend that you guys read this one. And that concludes my review of the first series that I've ever finished, actually, because it was short, pretty fast. Alright, so that's it for this video this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to us if you guys enjoy comics as much as we do. And don't forget to follow our Instagram page as well. That'll be linked down below. And I think that's about it.
Yep.
If there's any of these comics that you guys have read that we just picked out this week, leave them in the comments section down below and tell us your thoughts on them, what you guys thought about them, so we can kind of compare. Alright, so I think that's about it. We'll see you guys next week for our next video and the next comics, or for our next picks and comics that we get for this, and we'll talk about those. So we'll see you guys next week.